It's great to be back at the Stoop here today, Laurie. Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening?
Yeah, absolutely. So today's an event that we've been trying to get out the door now for about 2 years, and this is recognition to all of our supporters who donated their membership money and season ticket money into the club during the hardest of times through COVID, which, to be completely honest with you, we would have been really lost without. It was such a big financial boost for us in order to ensure our sustainability and survival through those 2 tough years.
The pitch is looking the best we've ever seen it, but it's not the only thing that's looking a bit different at the Stoop today. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, again, it's been a busy summer for us. We were planning a lot through the back end of last season about how we can continue the development and the investment into the facilities here, into the product, to try and make it the best match experience that we can provide for our fans. And so there's a lot going on, some of which you can see. Our North Fan Village is obviously the biggest sort of development work, so that's, I'm assured, progressing well. It was never intended that it would be finished this weekend, so we're aiming for the Saracens weekend in our first home fixture. That's the biggest investment, but equally we've been developing and upgrading some of our lounges and doing some more boring stuff like air handling and ventilation, which, to be honest, on a stadium of this age, we need to make sure that we're continuing to sort of to update. So it's been an extremely busy summer off the pitch, and credit should go to the team around what they've been delivering, because there's been some long hours, both, as I say, from what you can see in terms of the grass and the off-field sort of facilities, as well as the guys that are putting the hard yards in down in Guildford.
And as we look around the stadium, we can see there's some new partners which have joined the club in the summer as well.
Yeah, indeed, and I can't sort of underestimate how much our commercial partners mean to us and how important they are to us. If anything, I guess the recent rugby news sort of just highlights the importance of trying to be as commercially viable and as commercially strong as we can be. So we're extremely appreciative of our partner roster, some of which have been with us for many years, some of which are coming on with us now this summer for the first time. And we've got some new ones, and we're looking forward to working with them. Obviously, Castor, we've changed from Adidas, and the work that we're doing with Castor to deliver 3 really strong kits is being well received by the fans. And then some of our other partners, some of which we've announced, some that we're going to be announcing in the coming days and weeks, we expect to take the club forward. And I guess one of those is London Pride and Asahi Group, who we're partnering now in order as our official beer partner and our sort of pouring rights partner. And a moment just to reflect on Green King as well for the huge amount of commitment that they gave to us over many years, and we thank them for that. And we now look forward to working with London Pride and Asahi to deliver a fan experience that we think will be excellent in the years to come as well.
Everyone's really excited about seeing our men and women's team run out here at the Stoop. How are you feeling about the season ahead?
Yeah, really positive and optimistic. That's not to say I don't think it's going to be a challenge, and it's going to be extremely competitive. We saw that towards the end of the last season, that a lot of clubs are now developing as well, and the last year's sort of top 4 was extremely tight. I think if we'd gone another couple of weeks, it would have been even sort of tighter and more competitive. So we expect that to continue, but we've got a really strong cohesive group across the men's programme. We've only brought in a couple of additions, which I think is a positive thing, because we know what to expect, we know the culture, we know the identity of how we want to be. And then on the women's programme, slightly punctuated obviously with the World Cup down in New Zealand this winter, but we've invested in that programme significantly over the summer, both in terms of player retention, player recruitment, and I think we've got the best coaching structure in the league, and we look forward to supporting them to achieve as much success as we can across that programme as well.
And just finally, do you have a message for the supporters?
Oh, of course, it never goes without saying that the club would be nothing without our supporters, and the reason why this event is on today is because we had a huge amount of support, both physically, mentally, financially, from our supporters, as I say, over the last sort of 2.5-3 years. So this is about them, but we're going to continue to need their support through the season. We sold out every single game last year, which is a testament to their loyalty and commitment to the club. Early indications are we're going to have another similar year like that for next year, because Saracens is practically sold out now, and the 3 games behind it are selling really well. So they are an integral part of the club, and they are woven into the fabric of this club. And if we achieve success, it's because we achieve it together. So as I say, I can't overstate how much we appreciate everyone's help in supporting the club to go forward.